Hey guys, McCaffrey here from the Urban Goddess shop. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am a reseller online and I sell things, mostly clothes, starting to get in hard goods, and I share my reselling journey. Welcome! And if you're new here, make sure you tap subscribe and hit the little bell so you get all the notifications. But I'm gonna dive into this. I had a great week. Sales were definitely like down a little, but I'm not gonna let it, I don't know. I can't look at sales week to week. I have to look at the big picture in the month. We've had a really strong month. Yeah, they come and go, right? I'm gonna go over this. This is for the week of April 5th to 11th, and I'm pretty impressed with kind of where sales are going. I've definitely been able to raise my average sale price, which is what I've been working so hard to do for the last 6 months. Total sales were $1,120. Yeah, I'll take that. On Facebook Marketplace, we had one sale. It was for $250, and it was actually my youngest mountain bike. So she had a mountain bike that she outgrew. It was a Giant. My husband listed it and put it on Facebook Marketplace, and it like sold in a couple hours. That was awesome. She is going to get kind of like a hand-me-down bike from her sister. That's great because that's kind of just money in our pocket now. On Poshmark, we had $870 in sales, which is pretty good. First week of the month. I usually find first week of the month is kind of down for us. I don't know, like, what do you guys experience? Do you notice that there's a trend on the first week of the month that sales are a little bit lower? I feel like other resellers have said it, but I definitely notice it. There's like the rare month where that doesn't apply. Anyways, okay, so total packages that we sent out were 23. I also sent out a total of 41 items. The average sale price was $21.21. Yeah, so it's a little bit down from last week, but still over 20 bucks. And then I got to shout out the highest sale because it was awesome and it was a pretty quick flip for me. I found it for a really good price at Value Village. It was a Spell Gypsy Romper and it sold for $75. I did have it listed at $120. I knew that someone was going to want a deal on it. At $120, I have room to give someone like a substantial deal, but also feel like I'm kind of hitting my bottom line of what I wanted to sell it for. Yeah, I was happy with that, and it has been shipped out. All right, let's get into the sales this week because I feel like there was a lot of good sales, and I'm kind of excited to go over all of these with you guys. What?
I forgot my phone at school.
Seriously?
Seriously.
We'll go in like 15 minutes in.
Should I see if Lena could drive me?
Lena's at work. So your option is your bike out?
I'm not biking.
Why not?
Cause.
Okay, I'm back. Impromptu run to the school to grab a cell phone. All right, let's roll with this. The first sale was a Licenza black lace corset, lingerie in a size small. This sold for $16. I haven't had it too long, but I did think that it was going to sell for a little bit more than that. I kind of just wanted to see it move, and she sent me an offer for $16, and I was like, yep, sure. You can take that off my hands. Next sale was a good one, and I had just sourced these. I actually sourced them for myself thinking that I'd be able to wear them. It was a pair of North Face hiking boots with a Vibram rubber sole. They were in a size 40. They were a size 9.5, and I was so pumped. I got a really good price on them. I brought them home. I tried them on, and they were like good, but they felt a little bit narrow, and I just wasn't confident that I could go on like a 5 to 8 kilometer hike in the mountains wearing these without having aching feet. I decided to sell them, and they sold for $50, which was fantastic. I made a pretty decent profit. I think I paid about 10 bucks for the item. Next item to sell was an Aritzia TNA lilac purple long sleeve top in an extra small. I had grabbed this at the bins I think last time I went, and it sold for $19. I know it's kind of an older trend, like an older style, probably, I don't know, maybe close to 6 to 8 years old. Anytime that I can kind of flip one of those older items and still make some money on it, I'm happy with that. I still look for Aritzia and like their brands, even if they're a little bit of an older style. I did have a bundle as well go out that day, and this was a pretty big bundle. It sold for $70. There were 5 pieces in the bundle. First item being a white Good Vibes graphic tee in a XXL, a vintage Sears cream nylon chemise top in a size 36, a brown chunky loose knit cardigan sweater or open cardigan sweater in a size large, a Montu blue cold shoulder blouse in a size small, and a sand wrap effect chiffon bodysuit in a size medium. I didn't know how to use keywords on this, so I actually threw this item into Google Lens and then kind of just put in whatever it said. This sounded legit, made sense, I went with it, and yeah, bundle sold for $70. All right, next bundle to sell was a 2-piece bundle. It sold for $30. In the bundle was a boho white cream crochet flowy tube top in a size medium, and a La Senza deep plunge black lace bra in a 34 triple D. Both of these items I had grabbed at the bins, or one of my last bins trips, so the cost of goods was pretty low, but I did think that La Senza bra was going to sell for a little bit more money. What I didn't factor in was like the odd sizing. A 34 triple D is kind of an unusual size to sell. If this would have been like a 34C or like a 36B or something like that, I think it would have sold pretty quick and for a bit more money. Moving on, next bundle. This is a 5-piece bundle. It sold for $105. She did get a $3 shipping discount. And in the bundle was a vintage purple polo knit sweater top in a large, an Alfred Sung monochrome dress in a size large, a pair of Geox black leather peep toe mule wedges in a size 9. I've had these since like last August. A brunette redhead graphic tie-dye sweatshirt in a medium large, and a soft surroundings L patchwork jeans in a size 12. I don't know if you guys watched I think it was one of my last thrift hauls. I went over a couple of these items, the brunette sweater and the soft surroundings jeans. Those are both relatively new items for me, and I'll just pop up the link for my last. It was a really good bundle, really good pieces in there. I was happy with the offer, and she got the discount shipping, so that's fantastic. Next bundle to sell was for $29. This was a 2-piece bundle. In it was a pair of Aldo tan suede chunky heel booties in a size 8, which I've had since last fall, and a Pokemon Pikachu black graphic crop shirt in a medium. I grabbed this for Emika thinking that she would like it, but it was just way too big on her, and I didn't like the shortness of the crop, where I was like, okay, this really isn't appropriate to wear to school. So I don't know what I was thinking when I grabbed it, threw it in the closet, and happy that this went out. Okay, so moving on, next bundle. This was a 3-piece This was a 3-piece bundle. It sold for $55. There was a pair of Roxy jean shorts in a size 3. These were shorty shorts, like they were pretty small. There was also a pair of gray Volcom sweatpant joggers in a size medium, and a North Face pink zip-up jacket in a size 14-16 youth. So they were a youth large. I did kind of put in the description that this would probably fit a women's extra small, although to pay attention that sometimes sleeves are a little bit short. Anyways, she put this bundle together and paid $55. I think all of these items actually came from the bins. And like, I had a pile of North Face jackets that I had sourced last fall, and I didn't post them during the winter because I knew that I wasn't gonna get top dollar for them. So I tried to list them now that it's spring, and I think all of them have sold. This was the last of the North Face jackets that I had. Next sale was a pair of Guess men's slim straight leg dark wash jeans in a size 38. These sold for $20. He sent me an offer for 20 bucks, and I was like, sure, have them, take them. They did come from the bin, so I was okay with that. I had a lot of bundles going out, and like really good bundles. The next bundle was a 4-piece bundle. This sold for $65. In it was a vintage cream slip skirt in a size small, a buffalo cream knit boho sweater shirt in a size small, which, oh my gosh, I spent like 15 minutes trying to find. I was sweating it. I did not want to have to cancel that sale or message her to substitute another item, but I found it. I just hadn't put it away in my inventory. It was just kind of like laying on the floor in a bag, and I thought,
oh my gosh, Tabitha, like stop leaving stuff around, put it away.
that was so close. The next item in the bundle was an H&M tiger print midi long sleeve dress in a size 8. I had just thrifted this, and kind of sad that the price was down to $24. I did use a 40% off coupon when I bought it, but I do feel like I still paid somewhere around $10 for the dress. It was gorgeous. It was such a cool, unique print. Thought it would sell for a bit more, but I've had it for like a month. So I was happy when she put it in the bundle. And the last item in this bundle was a Guess Originals men's tie-dye graphic shirt in a size medium. Funny story is, this shirt had already sold, but I had the sizing wrong in the listing. I had put it as a size large, but included like a picture of the tag, just kind of like a mishap on my end. Someone purchased it and I was gonna package it up the next day to send it off, and then she messaged me and she was like,
"Can you confirm with me if the shirt is a medium or a large?"
And as soon as I looked at the tag, I was like, no, it's legit a medium. I'm so sorry. So I actually had to cancel the sale and relist it. I knew that this item would sell again. I actually tie-dyed this, like reverse tie-dyed this myself. It had a few stains on it and I was like, I'm gonna make this work. And I think it looked really cool, actually. Next item to sell was a pair of Boulay brown leather cowgirl boots in a size 6.5. These sold for $45. I did not have these very long and I paid less than 20 bucks for them. So I was happy with that. It was a quick flip and I probably made about, I don't know, 18. What does it say? My earnings on it were $35. Oh, and if I spent 20 on them, I only made like 15 bucks, but whatever. It's all good in the books. I will take $15 profit. I think we're about halfway through the week now. So the next item was a Levi's black graphic hoodie sweater in a size medium. It sold for $20. They got a $3 shipping discount, which put my earnings at like $12.41. And I think I thrifted this for like $4. Not a huge profit on this item, but I had had it for like a month and a half. I just don't know why it didn't sell sooner. I don't know if it was because the sweater was black and the graphic, it just didn't stand out, where people tend to like those classic Levi's looks. Maybe I should have kept, held on to the price a little bit higher and maybe waited for the weather to warm up. I'm not really sure. Is Levi's still selling for you? Like, are you having luck with it? I find Levi's is really hit or miss now, unless you have like the trending jeans, you know what I mean? Otherwise, like, I just feel like the value has kind of gone down on it a little. Maybe the market's flooded, I'm not really sure. Next item to sell was a pair of Birkenstock Batula leather sandals. These were in a size 38. They sold for $40. I found these ones at the bins. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. I don't normally find a lot of Birkenstocks at the bins, so when I come across a pair, I am pumped. I was hoping that they would fit me and they didn't, so I was kind of sad. Whatever, I had them listed at I think $60 or $65 and she sent me an offer for $40, so I just accepted it because I could have countered back, but if she declined it, I mean I could sit on the item and share it, gosh, for another month or two. Do I really want to? Especially when you're paying a bins price. I don't know, sometimes I'm willing to barter, and especially if I'm still making some money off of the item. All right, moving on. Next item sold for $18. It was a Red Dragon tie-dye graphic short sleeve tee in an XL. I'd grabbed this at the bins and it actually looked like this when I grabbed it. I think someone had already tie-dyed. I'm not sure if it was originally a tie-dyed shirt. I thought it looked cool. And I can't remember who the guy's face is on it, but I thought some guy would think it was funny. I'm sure some man out there, some young man would think it was a pretty cool shirt. And yeah, so it's 18 bucks. Next item was an American Apparel knit brown cardigan sweater in a small. This sold for $15. I find American Apparel, I don't know, for me, the comps don't look that great anymore and they don't really sell for a lot of money. If I hadn't grabbed this at the bins, I'm not sure if I would have sourced it. I did like the color of it and I felt like the neutral and like the earthy tones are definitely selling, but yeah, I am not too sure. I'm not sure what I think about the brand anymore. All right, moving on. Next item was a Northern Reflections blue insulated vest in a size small. This sold for $16. She did get a $3 shipping discount, which put my earnings at $8.70. I thrifted this for like $5, so I did not make very much money off it. I thought these vests would do well, and you know me, I love my Northern Reflections outerwear and sweaters. I feel like maybe they were just a little bit too modern for someone to want, where I usually pick up Northern Reflections like grandma sweaters or vintage kind of items. I think it was just the style that was a little bit of a miss. Whatever, sometimes you gotta live and you gotta learn. You gotta pick things up and list them and see how it goes. And it's still sold. I do have another one, so if you like this by any chance, I do have a peach one in my closet still that I'm waiting to sell. All right, next item was a vintage pink kimono robe satin in a 2X. This sold for $20. I've had this one, I think, from a couple bins trips, and it actually took me a little while to list because I had to wash it, and then, I don't know, sometimes when you like wash items, I feel like it just takes me extra long to get them listed. I'm happy I did, and it was really gorgeous. It actually had a really nice kind of like print in it, It was beautiful. I'm happy that it sold and probably flipped like within a month of me listing. All right, next sale. This is my big sale. This is the one I made good money on. It was the Spell Gypsy Queen romper in black and a size medium. This sold for $75. I was happy with that. Like, that was cool. I don't find a lot of Spell items, or what is it called? I don't know. I think Gypsy Queen was like the style name, but I don't find a lot of Spell items. And this item was actually mixed in with the baby bathing suit area. So I think they thought that it was a bathing suit cover. Probably just totally missed it because I got a steal of a deal on it and was happy to toss it into the closet. All right, a couple more items. So the next one was a vintage mountain gear teal fleece sweater in a size medium. This sold for $18. They did get a $3 shipping discount. This was part of my new sales strategy. I'm gonna pop up the video where I kind of explained it. I believe I broke it down at the end of my last What Sold video, and it's just something new that I'm doing, sending out offers on likes and then also trying to encourage bundles. If you wanna know, make sure you check out that video, and I timestamped it in the bottom also so it's easy to find. All right. Going on, so the next sale was for $17. This was a Paraphrase pink oversized boyfriend blazer in a size medium. I just thrifted this a couple weeks ago. I think I did pay somewhere around $4 for it, so not a huge profit. Definitely something that sold pretty quick. I thought it would sell for a little bit more because it did have a kind of a trendy style to it, but I don't think Paraphrase is just one of those highly sought after brands, although they do make good quality clothing. Next sale was another bundle, so this is going on to Sunday. In this bundle was 4 pieces. It sold for $113, which is a fantastic bundle. It included a Licenza black and red satin slip dress lingerie in a size medium, a pair of vintage Aldo faux shearling platform boots in a size 9, a clear satin slip dress lingerie in a large, and a vintage cream satin lace chemise lingerie top in an XL. These were all fantastic pieces. I love them. Those boots, I'm so happy they finally sold because they are such a vibe, totally like Y2K, early 2000s. Swear to you, I owned a pair of these like back in 2001. Oh, yeah, I actually sent a picture of these to my bestie from high school and was like, does this bring back memories? And she's like, oh my gosh, I think I had a pair of those. What size are they? But they were too small for her, but man, oh my gosh. Yeah, pretty sure there's a whole handful of us that own boots that look like that back in the day. All right, next sale was a Merona light wash denim chambray dress in an XXL. This is actually the second or third time I've sold this exact chambray dress, and it sold for $19. She did get a $3 shipping discount because I sent her an offer, and that put my earnings at about $11.70. I grabbed this at the bins. Again, I'm still making some money on it. I'm okay making deals on items that I get at the bins. That isn't always the case, and I find now when I'm going out sourcing, I'm trying to source some really good quality items from my local thrift stores, and those are priced a little bit more accordingly. And the last sale of the week was an Eddie Bauer blue fleece zip-up sweater in a size large. This sold for $12. She got a $3 shipping discount and it put my earnings at $4.46. Yeah, pretty measly. It is what it is. I had grabbed this item as well at the bin, so it was a pretty low cost of goods. I made probably $3 on it. I don't know. I'm okay with it. I've had it for a while and I'm ready to get this like winter and fleecy and sweater inventory out of here and make room for lots of fresh items. Okay, I'm done. I hope you like this. I did recently just do a video on bundles. If you haven't checked it out already, I'm gonna link it up here. And this kind of explains like how I use bundles to sell items, also how I upsell, how I cancel a sale if someone wants to add items, all those kind of tips and tricks, and how I'm doing bundling in our business. Make sure you check it out. Otherwise, that is it. I hope you have a wonderful week and I will see you next time. Bye.